giving renters a little extra relief by allowing them to stay in their homes this spring. That was the goal of the CDC, which this week extended its eviction moratorium that was set to expire today. Good evening to you, everybody. I'm Kerry Charles.
I'm Colleen Marshall. Thanks for joining us. That push leaves thousands of people vulnerable right here in our community. NBC4 Investigates Jamie Ostroff shows us the loopholes and the challenges she uncovered in this process. Right, Jamie?
Right. It is a rule that is meant to keep millions of people in their homes during a pandemic. That's the healthy thing to do. But as I found out, that rule has helped fewer than 30 people in Franklin County out of thousands who face eviction. Dozens of renters wait their turn to make their case before a Franklin County magistrate. Zach Lance is one of them.
I'm hoping that the courts will see that we haven't done anything wrong.
The father of 3 lost his job early in the pandemic. He's been served 4 eviction notices since.
I can't be at peace. I feel like I'm on edge if someone's constantly threatening like my well-being.
The municipal court holds eviction hearings in the Greater Columbus Convention Center to allow for social distancing. They limit the caseload to 100 per day. Attorney Melissa Benson tells me the docket is always full.
Thus far, we've seen very steady increases in filings, closer to pre-pandemic levels, possibly in some weeks that have been higher.
Benson manages the housing team for the Columbus Legal Aid Society.
Okay. Do you have your provisional approval letter with you?
They have a booth set up near the ballroom turned courtroom to help as many tenants as they can, including Lance. Benson says many people who visit her booth want to know how they can be evicted in the middle of a moratorium.
I think the biggest misconception with the CDC moratorium is that it stops evictions. It does not.
As Benson explains, the moratorium can put a pause on eviction judgments, so the tenant isn't kicked out of their home. But there's no rule preventing a landlord from starting the eviction process, even if the moratorium keeps a roof over the tenant's head.
The mere filing of an eviction, even if it does get resolved, can be very damaging for a tenant when they want to move and find a new place to live because their new landlord can look and see that an eviction was filed against them.
And that's if the moratorium protects them.
There have been 9 stays in 2021, and there were less than 20 issued last year out of several hundred applications.
And that's if the tenant knows to apply using this official document from the CDC.
It's accessible here in Franklin County if you're looking for it. I don't think it's something that people necessarily know to look for.
I asked Benson for her best advice to someone facing eviction.
Apply for that assistance, work with your landlords, try to avoid being here if possible, and if you do get court papers, come to court. Talk to the attorneys, talk to the agencies that are here, talk to the magistrate. There's a good chance that you can work something out.
All right, now one reason so few of these stays have taken place is because Benson says the majority of cases do end with some form of agreement before they reach the magistrate. That is what happened with Zach Lance today. When I followed up with him this afternoon, he told me legal aid got his landlord to agree to accept a rental assistance payment. He and his family can stay in their home for another month, but if Lance doesn't pay May's rent by the 1st, he could be going through this process for a 5th time. Local for you, Jamie Ostroff, NBC4.
Jamie, thank you.